What up, everybody? This is your boy Busy Bee back at you with another Busy Bee Garage Auto Tip. We're doing a leveling kit on a Yukon SUV midsize. We're turning my SUV into off-road vehicle. Um, very much excited about this project. I actually purchased some parts, so I was going to do a quick review for you that are trying to lift your mid-size SUV or full-size SUV. You're gonna run into these countering parts. So how about this? Just jump right into it. Um, we're gonna start off with the back end of the mid-size SUV, a Yukon SLE or SLT Sport. You're gonna run into this. So let's jump right into it. So we have a coil spring here, standard rod height. With this, you're gonna run into a little bit of problem trying to install it. You need a spring compressor to compress the spring smaller just to be able to get a 3-inch lift cup in. Now, I do have standard rod height coil springs made by Moog, Moog. They're a very good company as far as like springs, bushings. You know, you want to deal with Mug. Mug is probably a good product to run on your midsize SUV. This is the other part that goes to it to give it 3 more inches of clearance. This is a 3-inch lift cup for the back coil spring, and it's actually going to give it 3 inches of clearance in the back. So your back end will probably be up in the sky. As far as the back end, that's about it. If you have the coil springs, now the Yukon SL, no, the SLE and the SLT, you're gonna run into this because these have coil springs in the back. They do not have leaf springs. Leaf springs are a little bit different. They much longer. They look like this and got like a little U shape, something like that, right? But that is a leaf spring. These are coil springs. So coil springs for your SUV, Yukon, Chevy Suburban midsize, the GMC Yukon XL, the XLT. I would say the XLT will have the coil spring as well because it does have a tow package. These do carry a lot of weight. So, you know, if you have the full size is pretty much probably going to be the same thing. Even in the front, they have coil springs in the front as well. If you have the 4x4, now, if you have the 4x4 SUVs, you're going to have these coil springs in the front. So, you're probably going to have to get you some coil spring compressors to compress this spring so you can be able to get this cup inside the holster or the mount. So, but that's pretty much it for the back. We have gas shocks. I did a review on these. These was like the next best thing to Blissting shocks. These are much more efficient, more better in riding, off-roading, because I am doing my truck as a off-road vehicle. Zone shocks is probably going to be your best because this is a gas tube. So you got more gas compressed up in here between about here and here. You're going to have a lot of gas. So with this being all the way extended forward, you're going to get better ride production out of that shock. This will go for the front. We have 3-inch spindle lifts. Now this is a 3-inch lift for a spindle. You can install this on your midsize SUV. They probably will make a different model for 4x4, but For mine only being a two-wheel drive SUV, this is what it's recommending. But you can't get this on any uh, auto purchase. I would say go to Amazon. They have these on sale right now, where you can purchase these for like 170 for both sides, and that will give you, like I say, 3 inches of clearance on your spindles. This is gonna, it's not gonna lift your bumper frame all the way above your tire, but it will give you 3 inches of clearance from your tire. Um, I got a 3 inch torsion key here. This gives it 3 more inches from the, I'm gonna say from the front, because you got to install these right in the middle of the vehicle, and I'll show you a video of that tomorrow, how to install these and mark them the right way, so that way you can get that 3 inches of clearance, to put more height on your front end of your mid-size SUV if you have torsion bars. So this right here will give you 3 inches, and this is going to give you three. So about total, you're going to get 6 inches out of it. But after riding it around, settling it, getting it all settled in, and everything gets broke in, it'll break back down to about 5 inches. So, but this is a 3 inch torsion key here. I got an upper control arm. Purchase these offline as well, rockauto.com. So shouts out to them guys for getting these parts to me within time. So brand new, as you can tell, but you want to change those too. You don't want to go with the original upper control arms, because after a while your regular control arms that's on there probably not have so many wear and tear, bumps and bruises, and you don't even know, like, if it's metal like literally breaking away from the inside, and you don't even know it because you can't tell. But these right here do not, you'll really want to change this, or you can change the bushings. Now the bushings, you can get the bushing compress, or no, bushing removal kit, and you can purchase that as well. And you can just pop new bushings in it. But like I say, you'll do better just buying a brand new upper control arm. This whole system here is maybe roughly around by 500, but it was worth it. I bought piece by piece, because I wanted to make sure that everything that I buy was gonna be efficient for the truck. So if you're gonna do a lift kit, make sure you get the right or the right parts for the application of your vehicle. You don't want to purchase anything or buy anything, and then you have to be like, oh crap, like this part broke. Well, build your own kit. That way you can understand a little bit more of the application of lifting your vehicle. So you won't have to worry about problems while you out on the open or off-roading. Because I like to do off-roading and fishing. So most of you guys that do know me, I do go fishing, but I do go into areas where it requires for a lift kit or a leveling kit, so I do have that now. So thank God for that. But I'm trying to squeeze these big bad boys. Now, I love these damn tires because these are the king of the road. These are BF Goodwrench all-terrain TA tires, KO2. These are the champions of off-roading. Some of the races that you'll see where they riding through a lot of dirt. Well, these guys here do run. They run these type of tires out there on those races because these tires are very long lasting. You can ride them from dirt to pavement and still get the same ride quality out of them. So these are very good tires. They are the champions. They do have Baja Champions written on the tire. So I don't know if you see that, but Baja Champion. And that's a pretty good deal. That's a big deal to me too, because my truck is a heavy mid-size SUV. So I don't understand why, but it is a heavy mid-size SUV. But yeah, that's my review. These are my parts. Like I said, I'm gonna pop these bad boys on, and then I will give you a outlook on the vehicle on the next vehicle on the next video. I'm about to say the next vehicle. Like I'm gonna do two vehicles at one time. I ain't doing that. But I'm gonna give you another video on the outcome look. So I'm gonna holler at you guys. You guys stay COVID free. Always wash your hands, wash your face. They say you guys are sanitizing everything that you do. Quarantine your house as much as possible. I'm actually in my garage. I did this video today because I know tomorrow I won't be able to show you all the parts that were popping on, but I'd rather do the video today to get you guys those parts or some of the parts that if you want to run an off-road vehicle like mine. So I'll holler at you guys on the next video. Stay free.